Hi everyone, here is our math problem for today. Write the value of this expression as an improper fraction in lowest term. So let's solve this problem together. Let's compare the first term here, the square root of 6 over 7, and the second term, 1 over the square root of 6 over 7. Notice that you have here 6 over 7 and you also have here 6 over 7. Now the first thing that we are going to do is rewrite this second term as one radical by rationalizing the denominator of this fraction. Now, to rationalize the denominator 1 over the square root of 6 over 7, we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the same radical, and the objective is to make the denominator a rational number, no longer a radical number. And in this case, we can achieve that goal by multiplying this denominator by the square root of the reciprocal of 6 over 7, which is the square root of 7 over 6. And we are going to do the same for the numerator. We multiply by the square root of 7 over 6. Since these two numbers are the same, when you divide them, the result is 1. In effect, we are just multiplying the given expression by 1. We are not changing the value of the expression. We are just changing the form. We are rationalizing the denominator. And this gives us a value of, for the numerator, any number multiplied by 1 is just the same number. So you have square root of 7 over 6. And for the denominator, we have the square root of the product of 6 over 7 times 7 over 6, which is equal to 1. So the denominator becomes 1, and we just copy the numerator square root of 7 over 6, which is square root of 7 over 6. Any number divided by 1 is the number. So that means this part here, when rationalized, is equal to this expression. So let's substitute that result now, and we arrive at this, where this result is now this part. So we now have here a square of a binomial that we can simplify. Remember that the formula for squaring a binomial is if you are given the quantity a plus b squared, that is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Now in this case, our a would be the square root of 6 over 7, and our b is the square root of 7 over 6. And so we can now expand the given expression this way. So our a would be square root of 6 over 7. So when you square a, that becomes square root of 6 over 7. So we eliminate the radical square root. Then you have here plus 2ab. So you have 2. Your a is square root of 6 over 7. Your b is square root of 7 over 6. And our b squared would be the square of the square root of 7 over 6, which is 7 over 6. But this part here would be equal to 1. And so you are basically multiplying 2 times 1. So we now arrive at 6 over 7 plus 2 plus 7 over 6, which is equal to 2 and 85 over 42, which can be simplified as 169 over 42. So going back now to the original question, the value of the square of this binomial, the square root of 6 over 7 plus 1 over the square root of 6 over 7 is 169 over 42. And this problem is now solved. So thank you very much, and we hope to see you again in our next video.